Alrighty, and hello, welcome to another episode of Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. So I have already checked the prices for flour, which we have like 2 pallets over there of I want to sell, and it is currently of price to sell. So the best place is the restaurant, so I'm going to go ahead and head over there to sell that. I'm just going to hope that the one pallet stays on top of the other one on the fork, because I'm not renting a trailer. So I have actually added 2 mods just today to our gaming experience. But yes, we have click to switch now, which is just that. So I can click on the tractors to switch. And then in an effort of searching for manual attach, I came across manual discharge. All vehicles with pipe have a configuration where you can decide whether you want that vehicle to be unloaded manually or automatically. That's actually really cool. I kind of like that detail just for the freaking heck of it. So these 2 pallets should be worth about 1,500 each, so I should get about 3,000 for this, which will bring us up to almost 10,000. So I don't know how much money we're going to need to lease or buy mowers and stuff to get the hay production going for the cows. But hopefully we can come up with that money somewhere, somehow, because we are going to need it. So I have not actually played Farming Simulator at all in the last month and a half since it first came out. So I know that all the excitement around FS-25 is over now. And I'm still experiencing it for the first time, though. So I'm just going to enjoy the drive to the restaurant. And I'll see you there. Alright, and just like that, we are here. And I must say, the drive here, very nice. Alright, there's 1,500. This one's still on the pallet. And there's another 1,500. Alright, well, I guess I'll just head back. And then we're going to have to sleep because all the rest of the stuff we have to do is harvesting. We're going to be doing a lot of harvesting in this video. So I'm going to head back. We're going to sleep for a few months until it is finally time to harvest one of the fields. And we're going to get tons of bales, tons of crops, and hopefully tons of money. If not in this video, in the next, because we will have lots of things to sell. Alright, and we're back at the farm. I forgot that we had chickens. Let me make sure they're not about to die. Okay, they're fine. So yeah, we have to sleep till like June. So we're just going to have to go to bed and then keep an eye on the chickens, and I will see y'all in June. Oh, I forgot about the chickens. My bad. They might be dead. Whoopsie, silly me. Yeah, they have no food. This is definitely going to affect our amount of eggs that we produce, though, for obvious reasons, which is a little unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. So if I remember correctly, the first one that we planted was the canola. That's not ready to harvest. Why did I think that? Okay, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and harvest the wheat over here. All right, exciting times. Let's cut into traffic without really paying attention. Run over a stop sign, as you do. That stop sign just got eaten. 2 headlands should be fine, and the rest of it looks good. And we didn't fertilize this field 100%, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect, you know. All right, well, getting on with this. I mean, it's very simple, self-explanatory. We all know how harvesting works. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this onto a time lapse, and I'll see you when this field is completed, and hopefully we have plenty of product. Alright, we're just finishing up here with harvesting all the wheat. We've gotten like almost 3 trailer loads. And as for this grain mill, I'm thinking we might actually have to buy a larger trailer because those 2 pallets there of flour, that was actually left over from when we sold the flour. So it was stored inside the mill in like inventory. And so I took the other 2 pallets. I don't know why I didn't think to check that, but yeah, there was actually 4. I only took the 2 that were there. So we might actually get a trailer because we also did not have a lot of grain. We have like, we put like 5,000 in there before, or 6,000, and now we have like almost 16,000. Probably was 16,000, which means that this is like 12 pallets worth. And also the bales, there's like a ton of bales, and I think that trailer is only like a few $1,000s. It is actually really expensive, so I guess we will just have to stick to leasing it. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, well, on that note, never mind, we're not going to be buying a trailer, but we will definitely have to keep that in sight because we are going to need a trailer at some point. And that's another thing with the grain is we're also going to get barley, which is going to be processed at the same time as the wheat, which means we're going to have even more flour being produced via the barley. But yeah, we're just going to put this grain in the silo for the chickens. So I guess the only thing we're really going to be making immediate money off of right now is the canola, because everything else has to go through some form of processing or something. And what I'll probably do from this point on, I'll probably set a worker to harvest this field since we've already done some harvesting. And then I will grab whichever tractor has the most horsepower. I think it's the John Deere. Never mind, it's actually this one. This one has like 50 horsepower more. So yeah, we'll probably take this tractor actually to operate the baler. And then we'll go ahead and bale this field ourselves. And then I don't really want to have to rent the trailer just to get the bales off the field. But then again, we did discover that the weather does not actually affect bales other than tornadoes, which will fling them, supposedly, allegedly. That's if a tornado actually goes through. I have not seen one yet. So we can probably just stack up those bales just next to the fields until that's actually an issue. Ooh. Why did you stop, buddy? You could have kept going. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on the combine, I'll get on with this, and I'll see you when I'm done. And of course, it's time-lapse time. Alright, so we are just finishing up the baling here. However, something that I just gained attention to is there's a tornado coming. But I do know they take your bales and they yeeteth them as far as the eye can see, supposedly. So, like, to an extent, I would say it's a really good thing that we just finished harvesting these 2 fields, because that means they can't damage the crop. So at least we do have our grain secured. However, both of these fields, well, at least not field 5. Field 2 here, our largest one, is now covered in bales. If it cuts through 5, I don't know what it would do. There's no crop there now, but there's still swaths on the ground, so I don't know if it would maybe remove some of the swaths. The canola goes, yeah, the canola, I mean, we all know what would happen if the tornado hit that. We would lose a bit of yield. I don't want to bale this field until after the tornado goes by, because I have higher hopes that the swaths are safer than the bales. I mean, realistically, it would not be so, because in real life, it would just take the swaths like they're not there. As a bale is much heavier, but I don't know if the game actually goes off of that logic. I think it's more of a threat towards larger farms, though, because, I mean, the map is pretty big. I think the odds of the tornado touching down on my farm is pretty slim. But yeah, the bales are a little bit unfortunate. Actually, I might go ahead and try to gather as many of them as I can. July 2nd is also supposed to have a tornado. I didn't even see that. What are the odds that both tornadoes hit our farm, right? Right? Bro, we're going to be lucky to get like 2 sets of bales off this. We could actually have taken the tipper, but I don't want to have to, I don't think it's worth it to remove the combine and everything now. I don't know. I feel like the ones in the middle are more likely to stay in the field. I don't know how far it's going to throw them. We could try taking 2 bales or 3 bales at once. It just depends on how much this tractor can actually hold. But I don't see why this tractor wouldn't be able to hold 3 bales. It's a pretty heavy tractor. At least I think. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Actually, that works great. So far that's 5 bales saved. We have 1 more hour. Oh no! It's supposed to touch down now. It changed. Is it marked on the map that it's here? Where are we at? Supposedly it should be down. I don't think it's near us. Here, let's go to like a central part of the map and visit. I don't see anything at all. Maybe it hasn't landed yet. Maybe it is actually just going to be at 2. And it might just say that it's happening now because it's like 1:30 and it's like close enough to 2 that's like, it's now. Oh yeah, and this is kind of random, but I forgot. Last episode, we did put a beehive next to the canola field, so it should have higher yield. And it was fertilized twice, so we should actually get a decent amount of canola. It'd be nice if they marked it. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Right there. It's marked on the map. Okay, so it's actually really far away from me. And it should go in a straight line. I don't know which direction it's going. It's not really moving. We could visit here and see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. So yeah, it is far away. Okay, so 1, it's nice it is marked on the map. And 2, is it coming towards us? It doesn't look like it's moving, which I'm pretty sure means it's going towards us, right? So yeah, it is on the other side of the map. So like I said, the chances of it actually being at the farm are slim. And yeah, I can just stand in this and it's fine. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. So that's kind of what I was saying earlier. I think it really only affects larger farms because you're going to have more of the map. You know, we don't own any of this. That's kind of what I was going off of what are the odds that it actually hits this tiny spot right here. Very nice. So yeah, these 2 people are having a horrible day. Yep, that's a very safe school bus right now. No, school does not get canceled here if there's a tornado. You're just gonna drive through it. It's fine. You ready, kids? Oh shoot, there's another field affected. What crop is in that? Well, all right. So we've got a loss of green beans as well. What does it do when it hits the water? So this is what peas look like. But yes, this is indeed what you'll expect to see when you plant peas and let them grow. Because as a matter of fact, this is indeed what they look like in Farming Simulator 25, and we ignore that. What is this? Oh, these are carrots. Why are they kind of cute though? So yeah, I don't think it'll last that much longer. Probably like another few more minutes. So I think it might get to this bridge. I do think it would be really cool if it was, you know, difficulty. So there could be like a level 1 where it's just crop damage. There should be like a level 2 where it's like, okay, now we're going to throw things around a little bit. It should move around like small machines too. So I think like small machines should get moved around. Maybe not as much, but they can. And then it could like damage your machines that are not covered or anything. Maybe not destroy the buildings completely, but damage them. How damaged the building is or a garage alters how damaged your machines inside will be. Our fields were indeed safe. We had no bales yeeted away from us. Very nice. And I want to see if it damaged any trees. Did it go through any wooded areas? It went through here. There might be a tree or 2. Oh, right off the bat. Here's a tree. Is there any more? At what point would there be no trees left on the map? There's only so many trees. They don't really reproduce on their own unless they're planted by you. So, like, at what point would there just be no trees left? Or are there only certain trees that even break? Are there certain trees that can only be damaged? Can they all be damaged and it's just a matter of time before the map is flat? Or, like, you know, like what's going on with that? Well, that was a very uneventful tornado. But I'm sure we won't be that lucky in the future. I am slightly disappointed because I was kind of looking forward to experiencing it, you know? Like I was like, yeah, we're gonna have all these issues. We're gonna like, you know, I was gonna like thumbnail the video like, yo, we lost the farm. You know, something stupid. I lost all my thumbnail ideas. So, you know, there's that. Who knows what I'll do now, you know. This whole video is basically a waste, you know. Alright, well, these are the last ones. So this field is ready to be cultivated and planted. But I think now that we have barley and wheat, so it's probably between sorghum and oats. We'll probably do oats because we can get money off of the straw. But I think we'll plant oats in the big field because I definitely want to keep grain moving through the mill as much as possible. And the more grain types we have, the more we're going to be producing actively. We have quite a few bales here now, and we still have the other field to bale, so it'll be interesting how much we get from that when the time comes to sell it. Yeah, I'm probably going to end off the video right here. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you like me. And I will see you tomorrow.